Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. And he'll give it here to his running back. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Carry for Kansas City.
But that kind of run on first down, that's a winning type of a run. That just sets things up for them moving forward as they begin the drive.
11 at the 20-yard line.
Second and 11 now. Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. From the gun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down. Back in his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Well, if an offense is going to throw the ball on this part of the field, any pass rusher will tell you that's his favorite part. Gets a chance to get after the quarterback. They can create points using their defense, and this time they take their man down.
Take it at the 37. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
At their own 44-yard line.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Brady and the Buccaneers here, 1st and 10 at their own 44. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. And a good pickup there. He gets about 6 up to midfield.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
And now Bruce Arians with a play clock running low is going to signal for a timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. From midfield, here's Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. A shotgun give to Fournette. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
First down and goal to go.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs have taken a first quarter lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up. Meaning, when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. On 3rd down, here's Edwards-Helaire. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
He was brought down by Carlton.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Into the first quarter with the score Buccaneers 7, Chiefs 0.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on 3rd down. Here's Bell. And to the 49-yard line, but no further. And obviously he is well short of the first. Just a 2-yard pickup, and that should necessitate a call for the punt team here on 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And this is caught. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Mecole Hardman, 51 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
The kick is good.
And his kick is right through.
The game at 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there.
Taken down.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Shotgun now for Brady. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off here by Anthony Hitchens. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Harrison Butker on for the point action.
So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard.
And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown.
A fairly short kick from the 14. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
2-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
46-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike. They gonna need help.
Brady now on 1st down. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties, and he's able to knock that one away.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 53 at the mic. 53 at the mic.
Throwing again. Brady. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 33. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches' 2-minute drill.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On play action, it's Brady. And this is caught at the 8. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 23 yards on the play. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
9-yard line.
Go Bandit. 53. Mike.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's got Gronkowski. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A 9-yard touchdown there. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw, it's Mahomes. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Certainly no lack of aggressiveness here. They were hoping for the home run play to get them 6 points. They're hoping for a catch, maybe a call. But they figure they can at least get into field goal range with a completion.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
3rd down.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. from the gun. Mahomes. Open man is Hill. He's got it. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
4th down.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll go. It's Edwards-Helaire. And try to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Throwing on 1st down is Brady. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
56, the mark, boys. 56. Check 56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Play 56. 56. Here we go, here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there, 56. All day, all day, all day,
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He hits Gronkowski on the out route. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
At the 22-yard line.
So even though it's 1st down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. It's a 39-yard attempt right hash. It's trying to come back for Suckup. It's not going to get there. No good. Wide to the right. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold.
Yep.
He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Able to get there and pick it. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. From the 10. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
53 is the mark. 53. Check 53. Danny. Slam. Tight dog.
They'll run it again with Fournette. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
3rd and 6.
throwing is Brady on third down. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That third down conversion good for 23.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Hey, 66. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic. Hey, come on now. Come on now. 53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. Check it. Reload. Check. 53 is the mic.
On first down, Brady. A pass underneath for Fournette. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Under crunch. Let's go, let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
On second down, here's Fournette. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
Brady now to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And finally out of bounds, just a few yards short of the goal line at the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball downfield. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play. Watch the safety creep.
A quick throw by Brady, complete. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Bucs are going to take the lead.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after.
That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away with the touchdown throw.
And you mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
For Tampa Bay.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Flushed out right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not.
And it's 3rd down. 3rd and 9.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 9. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Levante David making his presence felt in the backfield. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
This is brought in at the 21. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Buccaneer offense will be set up well as they take over.
At the 46-yard line.
They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory.
The ball carrier.
4 yards there on the carry. Gets it back to 2nd and 11.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line is really hunkered down and established themselves.
Yeah, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. And let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there.
14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down at the...
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
53's the mark. 53. Check 53. No, 66. Watch the screen. Check. 53's mark. Check.
On 2nd and 9. Brady. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Like a freight train there, Derek Nottie with a sack. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The sack backs him up 3rd and long. Tough challenge for Brady and the Bucs.
Check it out. 50. 72.
Here's Brady to throw. Hard throw, incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to perhaps salt this one away. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through And that will extend their lead even further. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a two-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
At the 39-yard line.
Check 31, check 31.
They'll keep it on the ground. Bell. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. No. Yellow. Check.
They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. To throw is Mahomes. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. And I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
Hey, 66. Watch the ship. He's coming. We got double up.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right
now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. They'll go again to Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Wait, that 380. 53 at the mic. Here we go, T. Here I come. 53 at the mic. 53. Check 53.
On 3rd down, Fournette. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, standing right on his own 5-yard line. play clock is going to run out here. They're in no hurry to get a play off. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. Here's Bradley Pinion now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. A good return there, 17 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down.
Mahomes to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is going to be caught. So it affects the final score, not the outcome, but it is a late touchdown here on the game's final play. Doesn't affect the outcome, but, hey, nice job there to put it in the end zone for the final play.
Could it affect other things? Sometimes these types of scores are ones that we don't consider big at the time. Then later on we find out maybe that was a tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Or, of course, in the fantasy football world, these points mean a lot.
A lot there. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. Well, on the one side, if you try to take...
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I